सो हाय एवरीवन एंड वेलकम टू माय चैनल क्रिएटिव स्पेस। और आज का जो टॉपिक है वो बहुत ही इन टॉपिक है। आज लोगों को इसके बारे में अवेयरनेस होना बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है। बहुत सारे क्षेत्र में इसके बारे में लोग बात कर रहे हैं, यूज कर रहे हैं। और मेरे साथ है आज इंडस्ट्री एक्सपर्ट मिस्टर सुयोग भाटखाड़कर, जो एआई आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस पे काफी वक्त से काम कर रहे हैं। So, Mr. Suyog, thank you so much for doing this for my channel and welcome to Creative Space. Please introduce yourself.
I am working in the artificial intelligence in the telecom industry. I have a total 18 years of experience. I work on various technologies before. I work and from last 5 to 7 years, I'm working in big data, data analytics, and the artificial intelligence, machine learning, data science. All are the areas where I work. I solve the business problems using the AI technologies. And on my educational background, I did my bachelor's of engineering, and after that, I did my post graduation from Aim Namah in artificial intelligence. So that's my introduction.
Yeah, and we couldn't have asked for a perfect industry expert to talk about it. It's such a rich experience in this field. So, my next question would be the very obvious one कि AI, artificial intelligence, exactly क्या होता है सुयोग जी?
Okay, so artificial intelligence has multiple streams basically. So लोग हमेशा डेटा साइंस, मशीन लर्निंग एंड आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस में कंफ्यूज हो जाते हैं. So basically, intelligence is a gift to the mankind. From the because of this intelligence, people survive. Not only survive, but they are superior than other living creatures in the world, right? जब वैसे इंसान के पास क्या था, दिमाग छोड़ के बाकी कुछ नहीं था. that is correct, right? There was animals. Every animal is having some unique skills, right? Monkeys can climb on the trees. Elephant has a huge body and weight. Tigers is having the sharp teeth. They can hunt. But what was the intelligence is the only gift that because of that mankind survived and then they are ruling the world. So what actually intelligence is? This is the ability of human brain that can solve the problems and can make the decisions. So what is artificial intelligence? It mimics these capabilities using computers and statistical methods. So on the broader level, difference between the machine learning, data science, and artificial intelligence, AI is something that uses the data science as well as machine learning. Data science is a subfield of artificial intelligence where their scope is just to extract the data, clean the data, and provide the meaningful insights so that humans can make a decision based on the patterns. If we go for one step further, we can deploy the machine learning algorithms to get some output on those meaningful insights, like predictions. Like if something happens in the past, right, same thing will happen in future, like weather or stock price. If the stock price is going up for last 5 consecutive days, there is a high probability that it will go up on the 6th day as well. Then these are the predictions. There are recommendations like on the OTT platform or shopping sites where you can make the people who watch movie A and those people also watch movie B. So person who watched movie A should recommend it with the movie B. But these are the like where the decision making is out of boundary of the system. But when the system start making decisions, right, and implementing action based on that, whatever the forecasted or recommendations are there, then it will goes into the AI, artificial intelligence. So that is how artificial intelligence, data science, and machine learning. I hope that clear.
Yeah, it is clear. Okay, अभी मेरा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऐसे होगा सुयोग जी की व्हाट इज द फ्यूचर। मतलब अभी आपने ये सब बताया, थोड़ा बहुत समझा डेफिनेटली, पर अभी इसका फ्यूचर क्या है एआई का, और आगे जाके कौन से क्षेत्र में एआई हमें बहुत स्ट्रांगली दिखने वाला है?
Okay. सबसे पहले तो AI is not a future, it's a present. We
हम्म
all started using the AI everywhere, right from your mobile to some. There are many applications of AI that we are using knowingly or unknowingly. So AI is everywhere. So it's a present, and there is no area where AI is not applicable. डिफेंस हो या फिर आपका इंश्योरेंस बैंकिंग एवरीवेयर बिकॉज सी बेसिकली एआई क्या कर रहा है कि इट इज मिमिकिंग द ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस एंड ह्यूमन इंटेलिजेंस इज रिक्वायर्ड फॉर एवरीवेयर सो आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस इज एप्लीकेबल टू एवरीवेयर
थोड़े बहुत एग्जांपल्स अगर आप दे सकते हैं कि आजकल कहाँ पे लोग यूज कर रहे हैं।
ओके सो सी अल्टीमेटली बैंकिंग सेक्टर में when you see that there are few applications of AI where based on person's credit history, we can predict that person will be defaulter or he will repay the loan. That is one thing. Then if you go to travel or tourism, there are some applications where the supply logistic, right, or flight delay predictions. आप जब फ्लाइट में बैठ रहे हो तो वो डिले हो सकता है नहीं हो सकता उसका क्या प्रोबेबिलिटी है बेस्ड ऑन सर्टेन कंडीशंस पैरामीटर्स दैट इज वी कैन प्रेडिक्ट यूजिंग एआई आप शॉपिंग साइट पे जाओगे तो वहां पे तो हेवीली एआई यूज होता है वहां पे रिकमेंडेशंस आते हैं एआई एंकर्स आर कमिंग सो इन मीडिया आल्सो देयर आर न्यूज रिकमेंडेशंस कमिंग on and if you look at the LLM right large language model there are tools like chatbot and all that stuff so where we can create the content using AI and that is where you can write columns in the articles or articles in the newspaper or anywhere using the AI. So AI is capturing all the spaces in our day-to-day human life, and it's growing with tremendous speed now.
या इट्स ग्रोइंग एट ट्रिमेंडस स्पीड, जैसे आपने कहा। और ह्यूमरस वे साइड में अगर आप कुछ सर्व कर रहे हैं, आपको नेक्स्ट रिकमेंडेशन आता है कि आप इसका भी आप शॉपिंग कर सकते हैं, यू नो। तो खर्चा भी बहुत बढ़ रहा है उसकी वजह से।
That is
या
how
या
right?
या
That is how companies are getting richer. When you watch one movie, they will recommend 2 or 3 movies. You will watch 2 more movies, and that is
करेक्ट
how the revenue is coming.
करेक्ट 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 करेक्ट। ओके, अभी सुयोग जी, जिन लोगों को इसके बारे में जानना है या इसको करियर बनाना है, तो कौन से कोर्सेस वो लोग ले सकते हैं इफ समबडी वांट्स टू परस्यू?
Okay. I will answer this very differently. See, AI is a aid to the humans. So आप अपने काम काफी आसानी से कर सके. So basically there are two group of people who are already working in different professions, and there are the people who wants to start a career, and there are 2 or 3 things in the AI. One who will build the systems, who will make the AI models, who will maintain, enhance the AI models, and there are the certain set of people who will use these AI models, the application point of view. So people who are already in those areas, right? They should be aware of this AI. There are some basic process. They don't have to go to the deep into how the AI models are built, what kind of data is getting, all that stuff. But they can understand how the AI is getting, how they can use the AI methodologies to improve their task. And people who wants to build a career in AI, they can start. AI is mostly a machine learning where you would require to hands-on on the various programming languages. You need to build the systems because AI based or machine learning is heavily based on the computers and the data. So there is a large data that is being processed to train the model and get the output from the model. And okay, so for that, आपको programming आना चाहिए. Then you require to have some sound knowledge on mathematics, statistics, and then there are the machine learning algorithms. So people who really want to work as a data scientist or machine learning, they can take a course in this. There are number of online, offline courses are available now, and anyone can move to that one. Lekin if you are on some other role in IT as well, right? Like product designing or product management, project management, uh, architects, those who do not require to hands-on, but unko bhi they can have some knowledge background. What is AI? उसको क्या लगता है? and how we can consume the output of AI.
ओके, तो फ्यू कोर्सेज के बारे नाम के बारे में अगर आप बता सकते हो टू द व्यूअर्स, टू द पीपल हु वांट टू टेक अप, कि कौन से कोर्सेज होते हैं थोड़े बहुत?
No, there are some digital learning from all the premium institute in India. Those are offering. There are online courses available. So anyone can search on that and they can get those details.
Okay, so they all are certified courses, and then
Yeah.
they can easily approach any company once we are done with the courses.
Yeah. So, okay, this one is a quite tricky situation now because this is like a chicken and egg. You are having your knowledge, but you don't have the experience, and you don't have a job, so you don't have the experience as well. So moving in that area, right? How one after getting a course, right, they can start looking internally how the AI can be applied if they are working, get some use cases and solve those use cases, get those business problem, solve those business problem using AI methodology, demonstrate your skills. That is one way. Another way is that there is a lot of freelancing competitions available on Kaggle where they can gain the experience. And once they have the experience, they can easily get absorbed in the industry.
ओके ओके ओके, अंडरस्टूड। अभी मेरा बहुत आई थिंक कॉमन क्वेश्चन, कॉमनली आस्क्ड क्वेश्चन होगा ये कि
Hmm.
बिकॉज ऑफ एआई वुड द
Hmm.
मैन पावर, जो अपॉर्चुनिटीज है मैन आवर्स को जो अभी मिल रहे हैं, क्या वो हैम्पर होते हैं? व्हाट डू यू हैव टू से अबाउट दैट?
Okay, I think ये क्वेश्चन हमेशा आता है. So
हाँ,
let us go back and let us see in the history. जब banks में we applied the computers and then जैसे कंप्यूटराइजेशन हो गया बैंक्स में, we lost the jobs. क्लार्क्स, ट्रेलर्स, ऑफिसर्स, वो पोजीशंस काफी कम हो गए बैंक्स में. The way, right, the transactions or the volume currently the जो भी बैंक हैंडल कर रहे हैं, पहले कंप्यूटर के पहले कितने लोग लगते उसको, देयर वुड बी ह्यूज आर्मी ऑफ पीपल दैट वुड रिक्वायर्ड कि ये सारा काम करने के लिए.
करेक्ट।
सो लेकिन अभी क्या हुआ है कि we lost the jobs in those positions, clerks, then the officers and all. लेकिन we have the army of software developers, coders, who are maintaining, developing, supporting these softwares. तो इन शॉर्ट क्या हुआ, कंप्यूटर से क्या हुआ कि कुछ जॉब्स घट गए, बट देयर आर न्यू जॉब्स केम इन जो जिन्होंने वो कैप्चर कर दिया. एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दैट क्या हुआ कि बैंकिंग का स्कोप बढ़ गया. तो अभी जो वॉल्यूम बैंक्स हैंडल कर रहे हैं, जितने भी ट्रांजैक्शंस हो रहे बैंक में, दोज आर इनॉर्मस. तो ह्यूमन कैन नॉट सपोर्ट दोज सिस्टम्स. So that is the advantage, and there are new jobs came in with the new skills. Similarly, with the AI, यही चीज हो रहा है. There are the people who are developing, maintaining, supporting these AI models, AI systems. और एक है कि there is something called as a prompt engineering. This is a new area where this came up after some large language models are deployed. So उनका क्या काम है? There are some open source tools, or there are text to image, if sketch. So you give the text description of the image, or machine will generate an image for you. There are many sites. So now the jobs are changing. There is no require of sketchers, but there is a required who can write a descriptive language from where system can generate an image for you. So
मैं
this is
स्केच
how.
करती हूँ लोगों को, इंडस्ट्री एक्सपर्ट को सुयोग जी का एआई करेगा स्केचिंग।
So that is few things are changing. So these are called as a prompt engineers. ये this area was not ever पहले exist ही नहीं होता था. So this is how the world is changing. Um, this is how we are evolving, right, with the technology. So new skills are required, old skills are getting redundant, and there will be the jobs. What कुछ चीजें हैं that AI cannot replace, like human intelligence, the curiosity, empathy, then the innovations. So AI won't be replacing those things, and there human will be dominant. and they will survive on that one.
ओके, थैंक यू फॉर दैट आंसर। ओके, सो मेरा नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन ऐसे होगा सुयोग जी की कौन से प्रोग्रामिंग लैंग्वेजेस यूज होते हैं फॉर एआई?
Okay, so see, ultimately AI is a system. So it starts from the capturing a data, जो भी आपका डेटा जनरेट हो रहा है वो कैप्चर करके to train the model and then the give some meaningful output for decision making. इसमें there is a core area which is model which works on the data. So for that model programming, Python, Julia are the languages. Then there is a MATLAB software. So these are the programming languages which are being used. But to process this data, right, and it's a huge amount of data. So we would require some big data systems. There would be some huge databases that are required. So उसमें cloud भी आ जाता है, big data processing technologies भी आ जाती है, and then there is a machine learning or those things, and after that there is some system that will require to consume the output of the model. तो जो मॉडल से प्रेडिक्ट हुआ है, सपोज आई एम सेइंग देयर आर 3 मूवीज दैट आई वुड रिकमेंड किसी को, तो फ्रॉम वहां से लेके वो ओटीटी प्लेटफॉर्म पे जाने के लिए भी टेक्नोलॉजी है, राइट? So that notification will go. There will be UI coming, microservices coming, so Java and those. So there are multiple layers. But if someone has to focus on the core, the modeling, but then Python, Julia, are Python is most dominant now. Are the languages which one should focus on that.
ओके ओके ओके, अभी चैटबॉट क्या है? व्हाट इज चैटबॉट? प्लीज ब्रीफली बताइए।
Okay, so I will take about this question as a the tools, right? Large language models or the LLM or generative AI tools that are in market right now. So there are few. One is from the Microsoft that is popularly called as a ChatGPT. There is a one from Google which is called as a Bard. So these tools are like they are search engines basically, but they are intelligent search engines. Previously, जब आप Google करते हो, so it was giving just throwing some pages on you which matches to your search criteria. Now, what happened? They are beyond this. So these are called as a large language models, LLM. So what they did, it's one of the there is a one field in AI that is called as NLP, natural language processing, where the human cognitive skills, right, image and speaking. So image, videos, images, and speaking text. These are the cognitive skills that human is having, and NLP deals with those. So these tools are based on the text analysis. So whenever you give the text, whenever you type something, it actually processes your text using NLP techniques, tokenization, and then they are trained on very huge data. They have trained on almost everything in the world, whatever document is available, they are trained. And based on that, they are giving you the answers, which is like a content. तो ये कंटेंट बना के देते, दे आर नॉट वो अभी पेजेस थ्रू नहीं करते कि फ्रॉम वेयर ह्यूमन कैन इंटरप्रेट, दे डाइजेस्ट द योर क्वेश्चन एंड गिव यू द कंटेंट. कंटेंट में क्या हो सकता है? कंटेंट में आपका टेक्स्ट हो सकता है, देयर कैन बी इमेजेस, इवन उसमें कोड भी हो सकता है, एंड देयर कैन बी अ डेटा. सो दिस इज हाउ these are working, and it requires a lot of computation to train this model and get the meaningful output from that.
Yeah, definitely.
So
I mean, it's huge. It's a huge thing.
right.
Yeah. अभी इस फील्ड के बारे में सुवक जी, what are the misconceptions, common misconceptions that you come across?
Okay, so ultimately artificial intelligence or machine learning are the systems. Okay, and those are trained. Those are जो जो आपने उसके अंदर फीड किया है डेटा, those are based on that. They can be full of biases. They may not be 100% accurate. So there is some intelligence is required to validate the output of these models. and then they apply. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि आपने एक AI system लगा दिया तो it will work 100% perfectly, or it is something that is new. It is just like what coming to in, they are just reprocessing और उसके बाद वो output दे रहे हैं.
हाँ.
So AI is not something like कि miracle है. It's input output based system.
ओके, तो ये मिसकंसेप्शन लोगों का कि ये 100% फुल प्रूफ है, ऐसे है नहीं, एररनेस है वो थोड़ा सा. हाँ.
We say that if the model is 90% accurate, then it's a good model. So we are having certain parameters जो भी हम लोग whenever we measure the performance of model, तो कोई भी मॉडल 100% accurate नहीं होता है. There are some outliers where model miserably fails. Even most of the आपने कभी AI systems use किया तो वहाँ पे disclaimer आता है कि the output may not be correct and human intelligence is required to validate the output before considering.
ओके. मैंने अगर कुछ मिस किया होगा इसके बारे में और अवेयरनेस जनरेट करने के लिए लोगों के लिए, हमारे व्यूअर्स के लिए, तो व्हाट डू यू हैव टू ऐड टू दिस?
Okay, so see, as I said, right, AI is not a future; it's a present. Things are changing very tremendously. There are various applications coming based on the AI. आपके मोबाइल से लेके टीवी तक से लेके अपनी आपकी कार तक सब जगह पे AI बेस्ड एप्लीकेशंस आ रहे हैं. तो इसमें दो तीन चीजें हैं. AI takes a time to learn and adopt because the way the data is getting generated, फिर उसका feedback आता है, then AI systems get corrected. So there is a time for the AI models to learn and adapt. So these systems, मैंने पहले भी हुआ, these are not 100% accurate. These are just fairly accurate. Then the second thing is that there is something like any other new technologies, like ethical use of that. So there is a responsible AI trend is coming. There mostly governments are forming policies where they are regulating the use of AI. But there are other things, right? The AI systems may get biased. When I say biased, if suppose, right, I trained a system on particular religions or something, तो वो output में bias हो जाएगा. And that is where the governments are forming the policies. And if I train the model with some races, and then it won't recognize some others, right?
Because a human is building it, तो from a human's point of view वो बन रहा है, तो थोड़ा सा bias उसमें आ सकता है.
हाँ, so that is one people should be aware of that. Third thing is that adapted transparency. So there is a demand to make these systems transparent. Why the model is recommending or predicting this, and there are laws getting formed so that people will know why I am getting recommended this movie, and then they will say because of you watch this and this. So I am recommending this. So ये transparency भी आ रहा है AI में. So these are 3-4 things are coming. Then there is a AI human collaboration. That is ये भी एक चीज है. We should work based on the AI systems. So the way, right, prompt engineers or something, the way it will, similarly, it will, we should use AI for our betterment of life, improving our efficiency and productivity of doing tasks. That is how AI is.
Okay, nice. This is, I mean, जो आपने अभी समझाया है in a nutshell, it's a too deep a study is what I understand. और बहुत I think उसका future is massive. और लोगों को इसमें अपॉर्चुनिटीज बहुत है सीखने के लिए. There is a lot to learn, there is a lot to explore, there is it's going to just boom, is what I understand. So Suyog, thank you so much for doing this for my channel, creating this awareness. I hope लोग इसके बारे में इंस्पायर हुए और इंक्विजिटिव हुए and they take it up. So thank you so much, Suyog.
Thanks, Neha. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.